Do you ever feel like time is slipping away? Like time is just merging into a blur? I mean, when we were kids, time felt infinite, like we had too much of it. But now, you'll just be sat in traffic one day and think to yourself, damn, where did the last 10 years go? Now, hopefully you don't waste your life like that, because you never know. Today could be that final day, whether you like to admit it or not. We only have a certain amount of time to spend on this planet. You better be making damn sure you're not wasting it. We all know this, and yet none of us know where the last 5 years went. So this is how to not waste your time, especially when it comes to worrying about the wrong things. After all, we are creatures of habit. So many of us get stuck in routines and realities where we're not doing a damn thing to progress our life further. We're just existing, we're just living. Of course, we all need to work, eat, even shit, just to get through to the next day. But where's the emphasis on purpose? Where's the emphasis on making something more of your life than just doing the bare minimum basic? Everybody can go to a club. Everybody can drink and have a one-nighter where they feel like they're on top of the world. But for the remaining 99% of time, what are you doing to actually progress your life further and not just exist, not just do the day-to-day tasks to get you to the weekend where you can waste more time? The truly most wealthy people on this planet are the youth, are the people who are in their teens and 20s right now. You can have all the money in the world, but if you're 40, 50, 60 years old, time is coming to an end very soon. And I like to think about it in the perspective of somebody who has retired. They've worked their ass off for the past 40, 50 years. All of a sudden, they have some pension or money saved away. And it's like, what are they doing with their lives now? Because they may have more money than they did when they were in their 20s, and yet their life is coming to an end, because your age is your true wealth. Your time is true wealth. I'm not saying this to down old people. I'm not saying this to frighten or scare you. I'm saying this because you need to realize what you really want to do in life. You need to stop giving a fuck about what other people think about you and do whatever it is that you want to do in this life, because we only live once. We're born alone and we die alone. You really need to focus on the meaningful activities that align with your goals, passion, your purpose, your dreams, whatever. I know what it's like to get stuck in that cycle where you're working 9-to-5 job, maybe 8, 10, 12-hour, maybe even 16-hour shifts, and you're so damn tired that you just want to come home, grab something to eat real quick, watch TV, Netflix, something like that, and then go to sleep and do it all over again, because you got to provide for your family or you got to pay these damn bills off. I know what that's like, but eventually, within time, you will just turn around and be like, damn, where did all this time go? I was never really doing what I really wanted to do in life. I'm 30, 40 years old now, and I have nothing really to show for myself. Maybe you have a family. Maybe you have done something in your past that's connected to your hobbies that you like pursuing, but are you really going all in? Are you really the best that you can be within the field that you're trying to pursue? Most of the time when I have these conversations with family and friends, and I really get down to the gist as to why they never pursued what they really wanted to do in life, especially for these older people in my family, it comes down to the fact that they were running from something. They got themselves caught up in a situation in life where they were stuck, like having a family when they weren't ready, and then all of a sudden their priorities shift and change. And so be it. Obviously, it's important to take care of your family and your kids if that's your responsibility. But remember, you can avoid all of that by simply getting on your grind and pursuing what you really want at a very young age. Put the girls aside, or if you're a girl, put the dudes aside. Focus on what you want at first. If you want a family, then prioritize making that family. But if you want something else in life, prioritize that. Stop running from your failures. Instead, you need to be pulled by your success. Living life with this idea that you don't want these bad things to happen is a bad way to live life. So you're just gonna do certain things because you don't want these other bad things to happen. No, you need to live life and open up your mind to what you want. You need to be living life because this is what you want. This is what you're getting pulled towards, instead of this is what you're running away from. A lot of people don't want to be poor, broke, homeless, on the street, but that shouldn't be your reason why you're working this 9-to-5 and the reason why you're doing what you have to. No, instead, I want this lavish, luxurious lifestyle. That's pulling me to work harder, to go after my dreams, start that business, start that YouTube channel, get in the gym, because this is what I want. I'm not running away from the things that are behind me. Instead, I'm being pulled by my future successes in front of me. You can't live in fear. Don't ever live this one life that we have living in fear, thinking, I just don't want this to happen to me and I'll be all right. No, think, I want this to happen to me, this positive thing in my future. So I'm gonna work towards that every single day that I can, because this is something truly that I want and probably need. It's very important that right now, within this moment, I want you to ask yourself, what are you running from? Because 99% of the time, you're not being pulled towards your successes right now. You're just trying to stay afloat and not fall into a bad reality that you don't want. You need to be prioritizing what really matters, whether it's personal growth, relationships, or career aspirations. You need to be doing something that you really want to do in this life. Put the damn controller down, put the TV remote down, put the damn food down, and actually go experience life for what it is. That's one of the biggest flaws of social media and just YouTube and all these other things online, is the fact that it keeps people stuck in a constant condition, mentally and physically. People are stuck online or on their phone all day, experiencing life and reality through a black mirror, but at the same time thinking they have real life experiences based off what they learned from online. Get outside and actually learn some experiences for yourself. Fuck up, make mistakes, but only then can you truly realize what life's truly about and have real experiences that will guide you into the right direction. Because 9 times out of 10, people are not doing what they're supposed to be doing because they're overthinking and they're stuck in this state of analysis paralysis from being chronically online. You need to set clear goals and eliminate all distractions in your life. That comes to friends and even family. If there's somebody in your way that doesn't want you to be your true authentic self, you need to cut them out of your life, because we only live once. You have to keep reminding yourself of that there isn't a lot of time. We feel like there's a lot of time because we wake up every single day stuck in our routine and things just seem to happen. But no, in reality, today could be that final day. There's no telling what can happen. There are no guarantees in life. Life is not fair. So you need to make sure every single day of every single second you're doing what you want to do in this life. And I know that sounds cliche. I know that can even sound reckless to some people, but at what point are you going to take responsibility and accountability for your own life and do what you want to do instead of what somebody else wants you to do? Or simply just conforming, thinking that this is just what's normal and this is what everybody else is doing. No, fuck that. Think outside the box and do what you want to do when you want to do it. I can tell you right now, if you're looking for some type of tip, there are none. Nothing is going to get you in the right mindset to do anything than just doing it. You have to do the work to get the result that you're looking for. Waiting for this moment, waiting and getting this inspiration and motivation to do something is a waste of your damn time. I've been in that situation before, and when I look back on all the successes I've ever had in life, I never had to go to a YouTube video to get motivated to do what needs to be done. No, I just did it because it was reality. This is real life. I don't have something to consult or to look at in order to inspire me to do what needs to be done. You just do it. In order to make time work for you and actually achieve the things that you want in life, you need to stop procrastinating. Procrastination is a major barrier to effective time management. I don't give a damn how hard or how challenging your goal is to achieve. You need to be working step by step every day on achieving it. If it's so great and so hard that you just can't possibly do 1% work on a daily basis, then you probably shouldn't be trying to achieve that. Do something that's easier and that's more in line with your goals, because obviously if it's so challenging you can't even get the courage to do work on it, you're never going to get it done. You should be inspired by what you want and the work that you need to put in order to get it. That should be the driving force. It's the work. I know it's paradoxical, it's almost a contradiction, but you should be so infatuated with the work and the journey in order to get to the destination that's what makes you wake up every day and get to the grind set, because you're like, I know that when I'm working on this task, when I'm working on this step-by-step goal set, I'm getting to where I want to be in the future. In order to stop being a procrastinator, you need to break up tasks into small steps, setting deadlines and using tools like time blocking. One of the best ways that I found in order to get into some deep work is simply setting a 2-hour timer and doing the work necessary for the task. And then after the 2 hours, I take a 15-minute break. That's hard to get into if you're in a procrastinative state where you're very lethargic and don't want to do anything, but eventually you'll work yourself up to that. But the biggest thing is your need, your want has to be that driving force, because you're not going to just do it overnight. And if you can't find the courage to do that at the very basic bare minimum, then you simply don't want it. You have a bigger problem. You have a problem of depression. You have a problem of being in a rut or a phase where you just can't climb out of. I have a video for that, so I'll link it so you can watch that as well. But the biggest thing to take from this is you need to be driven by what you want. Stop running away from what you don't want. Be pulled in the direction you want to go based off what you want. You want this lavish lifestyle, you want this fast car, you want all the women, or you want all the money, then start doing steps in on a daily basis in order to get that. You know, sometimes you have to be materialistic in order to get what you want, or to have that driving force to get up and actually start doing the daily tasks. Nobody wants to be single and lonely forever. Be delusional. Make delusion work for you. But remember, you have to put in the work. Don't just think you're going to get something just because. No, you have to put in the work every single day. Don't forget that along this journey, it's very important that you're building productive, positive habits. And with that momentum, you will be able to achieve all. This is a reminder that you need to stop worrying about the wrong things. Stop worrying about girls, stop worrying about drinking, socializing with people that you don't really care about, having friend connections that don't even go nowhere. Get on the grind, do what you need to do, create new friends, actually be in a relationship that's going to benefit you and the woman. Do things for yourself that are just beneficial to the world. You know, stop doing things that are harming yourself, harming the people around you, and just overall falling into this pit of not feeling like you're worth a damn. That's the reality. If you need help with this, because I know it can be very challenging and you need somebody to help you stay accountable, make sure you click on the first link down below. That's where you can get on a one-on-one call with me and I can help you forge a resilient mindset. In order to win in this life, sometimes you just need to see an example and see that somebody else has done it and overcame all the struggle and trials and tribulations in order to win. And that's what I'm here for. If you need any type of advice, let me know. Click on that first link. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.